Hi there, I'm Jordan from PCGamesN and I'm at the Jeunesse Stadium in Rio de Janeiro for the Rainbow Six Pro League Finals. So we played some Wind Bastion and I've spoken to the Ubisoft developers about the future of Pro League and the state of the game. If you like the video, please do leave us a like, subscribe to the channel for more Rainbow Six Siege content and ding the bell for notifications. Take care.
Yeah, so with Wind Bastion, we continued kind of our something old, something new, where we have Kaid with his Artilla Claw. He is a variation of Bandit, so we kind of deepened that selection when you want to deny that hard reinforcement. And then something new with Nomad. So we have her air jab that actually displaces people, and that's something that we've never tried before in the PvP side of the game. It's something that we took very, very seriously, and the 3 C's, the character, control, and camera, we have a dedicated team to making sure that when you get knocked back, you understand where it's coming from, you understand what has happened and where you are. So that was something that was technically very difficult, but we made sure that we spent a lot of time to make sure it felt fair, and it's still a very good tool for Nomad to kind of work with. Capitão has the kind of same role where he likes to displace somebody who's anchored or somebody who's lodged, but he has a little bit of a different utility too, where you're planting, you kind of want to deny that area, whereas Nomad can be aggressive and you can push out anchor, but then she also has the ability to stop people from flanking. So whereas Capitão can kind of have different situations, Nomad has her own different situations where she excels at. Right now, we're just super interested in seeing how players use it with the entire kit that Kaid has. He's 3 armor, so he's usually intended to be stuck at home defending the site rather than roaming around like with his shotgun taking people out. So it'll be interesting to see how that's balanced with his kit when players get to play it. Right now, there's a bunch of options. So we've actually seen teams play a Bandit and Kaid at the same time just to have like complete denial of hard surface breaches. And then there's also the strengths and weaknesses of how you want to play a site. If you want to have hatch denial, then you go with Kaid for sure. But Bandit tricking is still going to work with Bandit, and it's a great tool for sites that have like garage and chalet. And you have the kit difference where you have a 3 speed, 1 armor, and a 3 armor, 1 speed. So depending on how you want to play it with your team, there's still going to be options between the two. Right now, whenever we develop an operator, we make sure that they work in the current meta with the current abilities, and then we try to project ourselves to the near and long term with that as well. We've actually stepped up the amount of updates that we do. We used to have 1 or 2 patches per season. Now we're doing 3 or 4. We have more title updates and more test servers that are available for players. So we know that players like to have more content. They like to get eyes on stuff faster and faster. So we're moving towards that. We are always testing our operators. We're always getting feedback internally from the pros as well. We have pro sessions where they play with the operators. So it's always something that we make sure that we test as best as we can. And then once it gets out there, It's all about monitoring how they're used, what their stats are like, and then making adjustments if we need to. We've been changing it, and we've had our Sunsplash packs, and then we bring out the Crimson Veil packs with this event so that people can get more free packs and have more fun with the stuff that we're introducing. So we're constantly listening to our community in terms of that as well.
We saw a different pattern and behavior for our player. Definitely for me it's a good system we put in place. We need to tweak some stuff because we saw in terms of stats that some operators are always banned, such as Lion, so meaning that we need to work again on the balancing of the operator. But for me it's helped a lot to be more flexible for the team, but also to have a safety zone for us, you know, in terms of operator, which is a good point, and we are really happy with the pick and ban. Yes, the production is working, definitely. We had a workshop with the pro player yesterday to deal with all the balancing and stuff, and definitely we want also to continue to improve our relationship with our player. So definitely 6 Invitational will be also a good point to meet all the players. But definitely as the 6 Invitational is in the middle of the new season, it will be the right time to have, you know, such as a good discussion with all of them, definitely. Yes, the idea is to change a bit the system of the tie break, which is for us very important because we want to put more balancing on the map, and the fact that, for example, in terms of bomb site, it will change a bit because you will need to go back on different bomb sites, which is good for us because we really want to surprise our player, what we are doing with every patches and every balancing change, but also to our esport audience to see that we are available for change, for sure, and it's one of the main points of our DNA for Rainbow Six to be able to be flexible and to change our format when we need to change. Yes, yes, we was really happy with what we achieved for the 6 major because it was the first time we introduced a second big event at the middle of the year during summer in Paris, middle of summer, so it was such a complicating date for us, but result was really good. What I'm really proud is development of local stream because I'm really confident that we can really grow, especially in Asia, where we started a few months ago only our Japanese stream, Korean stream, Cantonese stream, Mandarin stream. We have more than 15 languages right now for a final, which is an achievement for us. And we saw a large increase of our viewership in Asia. Just to give you an idea, Japan right now is quite at the same level sometimes than Brazil, meaning that Japan is becoming a huge community for us. And the 6 major was only the start for that. And we'll continue to build on it to open new language. We have Turkish coming, so meaning that we are just at the beginning. Just in terms of region, right now, the only one for sure I'm missing is China. So definitely, yes, we are working on it. But we want to take the time because we need to integrate the cultural aspects of China. It's like a region itself. Meaning that we are taking the time, we are working so how we can develop the right format of competition for Chinese people, and also how we can integrate them into our worldwide program. For Africa, it's a little bit different because we are already present on some territory, but it's more related to the geography of the region. So yes, we are working, but it will take time for sure. We need time for this region, but I'm pretty confident that soon we'll be able to cover the entire world. Asia will be the main focus for us next year. Why? Because we need to grow a lot on every sub-region, I will say. Australia is definitely a flagship from the beginning for Asia. Japan is becoming a phenomenon, and we have something really good to do in southeast of Asia, where with the Thailand market, we can do something great. maybe you will see maybe soon. What we can do definitely is, and one of the main objectives from all my team in Asia, it's definitely to work on a local scene. It's what we did in Brazil, and it's the best example. Start to build a local competition, regional competition, and at one point you are ready to come into the Pro League. Meaning that my team is working a lot on developing the right format, for example, Southeast of Asia, and use Japan as the flagship for us in Asia. We have Nora Rengo here. I think they are ready to maybe go for the first time in semi-final and final, so I think that next year could be the year of APAC, definitely.